The car was perfect.
No, you wanted
I didn't
the car.
see the rolling. I didn't see the lights.
Yeah.
I didn't see anything.
You wanted the car. I think that's the.
All I saw was a guy doing me a favor. In fact,
I think we were talking.
I felt so lucky.
Yeah.
I would even call the guy like he's my brother.
I know.
Like, hey, what's up, man? How are you? Like, I'm okay. Motoka yange. He would even say motoka.
Yeah.
Yet I completed this man. And I feel like he needed it. This guy really did me a favor.
You know, we were talking with my friend and we were saying these brokers and car sellers, over they have juju.
Yeah.
Because you like literally your eyes are blinded to all the realities.
They really do. I think they do. I think they do.
Because you buy a car that is in bad condition, but you remember you're still calling him Muganda Wangi.
Exactly.
And
even after replacing the gearbox,
you were still his friend.
No, the guy was there. He came and saw the car. Remember, he sells spare parts.
Yeah.
He told me that, you know what? But I really gave you a machine.
But one thing I you need to realize, if you bought a car 18 and sold it 17, for you got a fair deal. Some people actually buy cars.
I added over 8 million in that car. The gearbox was 6. Then plus tires. Then all the shocks. You know, the shocks of a Golf are very expensive. Very. And they are somehow electronic.
Yeah.
So I replaced the shocks, replaced it. Oh, just now I used 8 million in the car. And I sold it. I sold it 17.
So 18 plus 8, that's around 16. That's 26 million.
26 million.
So you made a loss of about 9.
And then I had to buy the car I had before.
No, you actually didn't make a loss of 9. You made a loss of about 13.
Exactly.
Plus the loss you made when selling your Ractis.
Exactly. Now the Ractis I have now, I bought it 23 million.
23. So we just get the you sold the old one 16.
Yes.
4 plus 3, that's 7 plus the 9.
Exactly.
You literally made a loss of 16 million.
16 million shillings.
Yeah, that's bad. That's bad.
Yeah.
But well, at least on the car itself, you sold, you made a loss of about 1 million. The fixing, normally me when I'm calculating the loss, literally it could be worse. Just imagine you're driving your Ractis, God forbid, and then you ram into a lorry.
Yeah.
And then it's unrecoverable. Under circumstances like that, you'll not get any money back.
Though the one thing I loved about the Golf is it has a very strong body. You see, the things you worry about in this Ractis, you don't worry about them in the Golf. Like, I even had the thought of putting guards on the car, but they make it look ugly. But the Golf, I remember I reversed one time and rammed into someone's, how do they call it? That bull bar guard.
Yeah.
And I had just a scratch on the Golf.
Yeah.
But I thought I had lost my tail lamp.
They are very strong.
Very strong.
All German cars are very strong.
Yeah.
I think Volvo is the strongest.
Yeah, I think so.
According to crash tests. Yeah. Thank you very much, Council, for sharing the story of the Golf. But do you recommend it for anyone to buy a Golf?
If you're rich, yes. If you're rich, and you have another car. A Golf is a car you drive when you're like to make a statement.
Yeah,
you know, those Benzes.
They're luxury cars.
If you want to go for a function somewhere,
you
want to park. Some days of the week, you want to come and show your power and your might among your friends. Do you know when you can drive it. But if you're looking for a car to drive on a daily, please do not buy a Golf. Do not buy a Golf.
You know where I live, 35 kilometers from town. When I had just started living there was a guy that drove a Beetle.
Yeah.
There was a guy that drove these Golf estates. And now they are all driving Toyotas.
Exactly. And those guys will always fix something. My boss here has a Golf. He loves his car so much. But honestly speaking, every time there is a mechanic here.
Yet the Golf is new.
And the car is good. He loves it. You know when you have money, you don't feel what the car is doing to you. But us who are seeing you on the side, this guy is in for it.
And if you have ever
every time from Arua,
like that,
he's doing this. The mechanic is our friend. He knows us. Even when you pass by Katwe, because he's always at our law firm. fixing something.
You literally start inviting your mechanics to functions at home because you think maybe it might not start after the party. So the mechanic has to be there.
And the funny thing is, if you buy your old Toyota, you can actually fix it and you won't keep fixing. Unless you bought a wreckage of a car.
Exactly. And the things to fix are the small things, brakes, and they are not really expensive.
Yes.
You get brakes at 30,000 and you put them in there.
The service alone of that car. I don't even know how this skipped my mind. You know the service of the car. And I told my brother, Sibanye, I don't know if the mechanic wanted to dupe me again on the service. Because the guy calculated for me service worth 850,000 shillings. Gearbox oil 270, engine oil Castro 350. The is it the oil filter?
Oil filter
130,000. Air cleaner it was around 90. You understand? Now the whole price altogether was around 800,000 plus. I told my brother about it. My brother, he's called Najib. I told Najib, you know what, Najib? I think I'm not going to handle this because the service alone is overwhelming. Najib told me, they have that same, that engine oil. When I went to Shell, they told me they don't sell it as expensive as other people. And they would give me engine oil alone at 250,000.
Almost the same.
Which is almost the same. Because recently I serviced this Ractis. It was the most expensive service I've ever done. I had to top up the gearbox oil, which I now know is wrong. And engine oil and also the filters and all it cost me 240. All my life, because I think this is my sixth car. This is my sixth car. I've never serviced a Toyota car for 200,000. It's always 100 there.
100, 3,000.
I had a Passo, I would service it for 80k.
Because it takes like
80,000. Yes.
3 liters of oil.
Now, they serviced the car for 240. I was honestly not doing well financially. You know, economy. Economy doesn't know a lawyer. The economy has
crunches all of us.
It has been crunching everyone. After servicing the car, I felt like, But then I thought about him like, but remember how much because the whole service that is expensive for a Toyota is only engine oil for a VW. I feel like I won.
You won. And if you ever buy a Golf or a Benz, then it will be a second car, and then you'll be winning.
I don't even think about that now because
You've been there.
I have I wouldn't say hate, but I have a dislike for German cars now. They are good if you're so wealthy.
I think it's trauma. You're traumatized.
I think I'm traumatized because now even if you buy it, you have to deal with the crooks of mechanics.
The mechanics are not good.
Exactly.
So thank you very much for sharing this story. I'm sure it's going to help. When you tell people don't buy cars that are parked, they think, why? Someone can literally just park their car there and take a taxi, which is impossible. You get. And when you tell people don't buy cars from the village, like now you bought the car from Budo.
Exactly.
If someone wants to sell a car, for example.
I went with the broker too. My friend, the broker. I guess brokers have no soul.
No.
They don't have a friend. Their only friend is money.
I was talking to him today.
However much you've known
and
them
I was
for
telling
years.
him there is a friend of mine that I talk to a lot, and I was telling him this guy has no friend. He has no friend. If he can make a 10k, when you're there, he will take the 10k over you.
After the gearbox broke down, my broker told me, "Hey, motoka nakugamba.
Are you sure?
Golf. When did you tell me? Anyways, nalaba ng'ojagala nnyo n'ensirika naye nali saagala gwe era nowandaba twagenda soogera." This guy. He gave me a go. Yes. He told me, motoka kalungi nnyo. Kagule tutakusedde namu.
No, brokers, I think the starter kit for being a broker is to be heartless.
They have a mouth. They have that convincing tongue. I know as lawyers we do have it too, but those guys are worse.
But I think for you have a code of conduct. Those guys don't have a code of conduct.
They have no law.
They don't.
No ethics, no nothing.
I remember there is a car that I went to check for a client, and the card was not right. Those green logbooks. It was not right. The signatures were all fake. The stamps that were there, they were fake. So I told this client, this logbook, if you buy this car, you're going to find trouble. transferring this car. Remember, you need to take it to the new system.
Yeah.
But then for the new system to work, they need to take the green logbook. Now, if they take this green logbook, the moment you go for inspection, they are going to literally take the car from you. But I think the broker had his funds in him. He bought the car, and I said, okay. But I've told you. Then I have let me not say that. I have a friend of mine who bought a double cabin. And his son had bought it.
They have code words.
Yeah.
That's what they say. So in your head, you're like, what do you mean, Maji?
Yeah. Then they say, no, they
mean is don't say anything is faulty about the vehicle.
With the double cabin, they normally say double cabin tebagula number plate. So literally, he will tell you to take you to a UCU, and he'll tell you this one is 18 million. And then you say, but a UCU, double cabin tebagula number plate. So this guy literally bought a UAF at 20 million. He had to respray it himself after paying the 20 million.
Yeah.
He had to buy tires. The electronics were all wrong. Now, when we were entering here, we saw a hard body at UAR. And I asked my colleague, would you buy that at 20 million? And he said, no, I would not buy it at 20 million. But someone just bought the UAF hard body at 20 million, resprayed it, bought tires. And in the end, we found out the engine was consuming oil. So you buy a car 20 million, put around 1 million for respraying, you buy tires, that's around 2.5 for a double cabin, and then the electronics are wrong. Now you have to spend another 4 million.
But we need to get fond of their technical jargons, the ones they use. Now they even have that word of emalayo.
Yeah.
Emalayo. I remember
the engine.
No, let me tell you. My first car was a Passo.
Yeah.
UBH. I bought it from the bond.
Yeah.
I have never found peace. The way that the amount of peace I had was immense.
Yeah.
With the Passo, I've never seen that kind of peace ever again.
Yeah.
You see that Passo, 20,000. Gayaza.
Yeah.
You go to Gayaza. From Gayaza, you go to Mukono.
Yeah.
And trust me, it might seem like fiction. On that 20,000, after coming back from Mukono, you ask yourself for marketing and they were.
You have a lot of
because the fuel is still there.
Yeah.
The only problem is
it's slow.
Stereotyping. You know, when you drive that Passo, especially now I'm told.
Hello, yeah. How do you drive a Passo?
I remember there's a time I was from basketball. Yeah. I'm a basketball player.
Yeah.
I was from playing pickup. We call it pickup, that evening shootout we have.
Yeah. So
I'm leaving the court and one of my friends disses me.
Yeah.
I normally don't take things at heart, but that time it stung.
Yeah.
Like, Kaso Genze.
Yeah. But would you fit in that thing?
I wouldn't fit. By the way, it has space. Passo is very good. It has space. It's comfortable. It's a good car, by the way, Arthur.
Yeah.
I have nothing bad to say about it.
Uphill?
Apart from one thing. If you buy a 1000cc, when you put in 5 people, on the hill it will struggle.
Yeah.
You'll feel that the engine is really struggling to pull the car.
Yeah.
The other thing is on the express highway, please be in the slow lane.
Yeah.
There is no car you will, unless the other car doesn't want to move.
Yeah.
But every car will literally gas you and leave you in the dust.
But one thing I've done the math, and it doesn't matter how fast you go.
True.
You always get you'll just be 5 minutes.
However,
at most 5 minutes before the person that was slow.
However slow you think the car is, it is still fast.
Exactly.
Because a car is a car. At the end of the day, it is fast.
Yeah.
So unless maybe you want to die, like me who was doing 240 in the Volkswagen.
Yeah.
You understand? But still it has that reasonable amount of speed.
Yeah, you just don't overload it.
It is low.
Yeah.
It struggles when you overload it. And then maybe I see most people putting guards on the Passo. Do not do that.
Wrong. Yeah,
I did. I put guards on the Passo, and they broke the engine mounting and the frame. Can you imagine? The frame. You know the frame of a car?
Yeah.
The guard broke the car's frame. Why? Because it's a weak car. The body is weak.
And then
the guard is heavy.
Yeah.
And they don't properly mount it, so it's literally suspended in the air. There are no ways. They normally just weld 2 iron bars to it on the frame.
Yeah.
Now those things put a lot of tension on the frame, and it eventually breaks. When the frame breaks, you're dealing with mounting issues all the time. Even after replacing them, again, engine mounting, steering racks, things like that. You understand? But the Passo was very, very good. It was very good. Because what do you want from a car? You want to move from point A to B.
Yeah, exactly.
in this economy, if you have a car that sips you 20, it's not bad really.
No.
But when you park it here at the law firm,
that's where the problem comes.
Even you also you have to first look around before you enter.
Yeah.
And then when you look around and they catch you looking like ogenze. You border guys abuse you. I remember around Lubiri there, whenever I would drive back home, you put the windows down so that you also abuse them back.
So you're not putting the windows down to get air.
Initially,
you want to be able to abuse
until I realized I have had enough.
Yeah.
The guy comes, he looks at you, look at him. Then he starts, wagula nnyo. Things like that.
Yeah.
So I told myself, no, I'm done. So I sold the Passo and bought a Mark X.
Yeah.
And guess what? Now this is the point.
Yeah.
When I was buying the Mark X, I had a broker.
Yeah.
Actually, Santos gave me that broker. He's called Musiram. I don't know his real name.
Yeah.
His name is Musiram. Again, Musiram. Now I'm a Muslim. I'm Yunus.
Yeah.
When someone comes at me through religion, I don't know, instantaneously you gain my trust.
Yeah.
As a Muslim brother.
Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Seka lelo juma tugenda kusalira wali. I'm like, this guy is even religious. Ono musajja tasobola kunziba.
Those guys have no hearts.
Empale yagitema. Ayina enkofi. I'm like, ono musajja tasobola kunziba. I'm serious, Arthur. I know I sound stupid, but
no, that's how we have been raised.
Like that.
Yeah, that's how we have been raised.
I go with the guy, musiramu munange.
Yeah.
Nika ati seka kana akamotoka okagala mu sente mmeka. I bought my Passo 22 million from the bond.
Yeah.
That is the price of a Passo from the bond. Ngoje bagikuletedde one. At the time, I don't know about Banfera, but I bought it that price. So
which year?
That was in 2018.
2018 it was 16.
Yeah. So I think
it was around, because I remember 2020 the Passo 1.3 was around 17.
Yeah.
Which means the 1.0 is less. It was around 17.
You know, I'm counting 22 because
22 plus the things you added.
The things I added.
Yeah, because the extras.
The buying price itself alone was 18 million.
Yeah, 18 was fair.
But then I had to add things to it because when you buy a car, it has no sport rims, it has no seat covers.
Yeah.
I had to put an Android radio. Let me tell you, my Passo was on point. You would enter it and it doesn't feel like a Passo. The tires are big.
Yes.
It has an Android TV here. You're always on YouTube, Googling things here.
Yeah.
I didn't even, apart from the society, I was fine. But society lured me into selling my car. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, what happened was, I got to the bond with Musiram. Musiram nangamba, pase no jiraba. Bulo tukaina wali eri kaluku ate no kataka ku kalukumi. Tulina lukumbi bisatu. Naye olowooza gifuna meka. 14. 14 zetu gitunda. Kasi eyo tunagigula 13. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I started feeling pressure mounting on me.
Yeah.
Like, these guys do this every day. I don't know Musiram Mona. We went, but there's a guy called Apollo at Pine. This one I can't feel this close. Apollo has cars there. He's an honest man.
Yeah.
But I think by then I wasn't smart enough to match up
with
their level of smartness.
Yeah.
Apollo sits in the car, drives it, steps on it immediately. Engine steering him out. There's nothing wrong with my what?
My car.
Then I told him, I'm selling it 17. Then he told Musiram kangendo na malira budde bwana. I'm like, Lindako, how much do you have? I don't know how much do you have.
Yeah.
Then he's like, oleka totunda. Ngambo tyano tunze unomo tukambujuza ali mu bondi ya. Nkatunda milioni 15 ngakapia. Ngakali ku BK ene yeri ku BH. My God. What should I do? Tie kutwalayo mbukulage. I'm like, kale obadde oyina meka. Tie soko veyo joli. He's not saying the price is what. Then he drove and went towards Centenary. You know Centenary there? Or near City Square where the
Mapera.
Yes, Mapera. He parked there. he actually parked in the road and left double indicators. He went out for long. It started raining. I told him, Muslim, what are you waiting for? He came back with an envelope. He told me, this is no sentence. Because I think Gwame send them. This is $1,13,000. Ozagala zitwala batuzagala zireke. Naye kati nzirina wano nyina gye ngenda osuubula ngenda suubula sienta wali. So if you don't take it, you will come back nga teziriwo.
Fear of missing out.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, kale ireke. Then he was like, Muslimu, sajja wona alabika tatunda akumalira budde. Akumalira budde muleke. So he opened the car and he acted like he's leaving. So Muslimu told me, "Niyo nabasebe akuguze." Akuguze.
Yeah.
Wotakwata sente zino. Ogenda kudda nga bakuwa 12. Nenga ate n'ono ebenda ne cash. Bali abalala bajja kukuwa 10 bagambe 2 ojja zinona.
Nakwadde cash.
Pressure mountain. Alaba oba ogula emmotoka. Obala sente zina mu ngalo. Ona alinda final buyer. When will you get money at hand? But leo ne oba oyagala kati Kruger toyagala market kati omusajja oli muwavu wetaga markets. Manyi wali agirina. Funa sente zino nze wali basobola okukola ne bakubanjiza n'emyaka 4. Nejiba myaka 5 tujijjayo bammanyi. You understand?
Yeah.
Like, okay. That so and by the way, let me tell you, when a broker starts talking a lot, excuse yourself.
Basically, all people when you have a conversation,
yourself, because your mind shuts down.
Yeah.
What happened to me was my mind froze, and it shut down. At that time, I was only thinking about the guy who say, "What is this noise?" And I thought, you know what it means to see cash in an envelope.
Yeah.
No kwatako what ku bundles. Kale motoka yino kanzijemu ebintu byange. They left me in the drizzling rain even.
With your money?
With my money. We just had to go
to the Makex guy.
No, from there we signed an agreement, put my tin and everything.
Yeah.
Then he told me, "Quarter sentence." So in my mind, I didn't even know why they were rushing me like this, because the guy didn't even have the transfer yet. But all he needed was to see the logbook and confirm it's in my names. When he did that, he gave me my money. Then we did the agreement. He's like, "Kati, transfer to Genda Bikola, ngenda kukubira."
Yeah.
He acted like he trusts me a lot since I'm a lawyer.
No, for them, they don't need to trust. If he has an agreement, he has people that can make things happen.
This guy witnessed it. They used his national ID and mine, blah, blah, blah. It's over.
Yeah.
You know, they took my car with my speaker and everything. Seat covers, Android radio. I didn't know that they would have it jammed.
No, but you can't remove when a person sees.
No, sometimes you can, unless if they're buying
you negotiate.
Yes, if they're buying you cheap money, like the 13, you refuse. Man, they left me there in drizzling rain. I took my judge. First took the money home, then I came back and let Musida Mokomio cancel. He canceled. We went to the Makex. When we went to see the Makex, the guy told me, "Kateno Makex, this is all money. Ene malayo, bichi. Wali wonna." Like, the Makex nera bikejude. You understand?
It's not the number one.
So we look at the Makex. It had killer sport rims.
Yeah. And
that shiny black.
Yeah.
I sat in it, and Musiramu outside was like, "Cancel." Wallahi onyumye. This is the car you should drive. Vambuli omoto kovade kolachi.
Bobadovu.
I'm like, Kali, we signed the agreement. To be honest with you, we signed the agreement, and I didn't even read the clauses. Can you imagine? That is my profession. It's what I do.
But you didn't read.
I didn't read the.
Those guys, like they have
guys were taking me fast.
Yeah.
You understand? So I signed the agreement. The Muslim told me, "Nze nkugambye neba kubanjisa emyaka 6. Me I can guarantee the bajja kubanjiza 6 years. Gojja kuba ovuga ne obo bawaddeko 10. Because I bought the market 17 million. It was on UBA. UBA. I gave them the 13 I had. What's the balance? 4 million.
Yeah.
When I reached home with the Makex, first of all, yangamba tenywa no. Makex tenywa. Ala Makex. Ntekamu omutwala kalilala nze Makex ntekamu omutwala echi. Nenve entebe nenzija mu town nengendako ne wali emukono nenzirayo. Ani akulima Makex eno? just bantu batyazi emmotoka naye kati gwe kansa emmotoka tesobola kulema. I'm like ntwala ebiri njikujja entebe njajivu. When I left the bond, I put in 50,000. It brought one bar. One. I got out, checked under ngamanye itonya. I was like, this car must be leaking somewhere. I called my brother like, in the motor car name zibono. Eyiwa mafuta. Zeka motoka chi mark X bwetyo bwenywa. I'm like, oh my god. And I've signed already. What? I'm like, okay, I'm in this thing already. I drove home. When I drove home, my woman was so happy. She's like, you brought a Mark X.
It's sexy.
Wow. Packed it. My neighbor said, this guy is good counsel. You understand? You brought this thing here. So they check the car. After checking the car, my woman asks me for a copy of the one. The agreement we made. So my woman sits down, reads the agreement, comes out and tells me, cancel. The agreement wagisomyemu. I'm like, ate badde. Okimanyi nti bakuwadde emyezi ebiri okusasula emmotoka eno gimalayo. I'm like, what? But I told the guy to put there 2 years. And they had even told me they can't even go for what?
6 years.
5 or 6 years. So now I tell the guy, you know what? I tell my woman, however,
gentleman's agreement.
Then he told me, you're a lawyer. Do they follow your word of mouth
or the agreement?
Now that's when the lawyer in me comes back. I'm like, no. Because when you're enforcing contracts, we look at the contractual agreement. Not the words that you spoke. If you're buying land, we follow what is written, especially if your signature is there. Unless for like in cases of fraud and influence, what you don't know how to write, they took advantage of your illiteracy, you don't understand the language. You understand? Those are the loopholes.
So it should be that when you're buying something, you actually get your own agreement from your lawyer.
Much. As a lawyer, by profession, someone who is literate, a professional, how can you convince anyone that you didn't read the argument? That, are you getting what I'm saying? That you thought bagenda kuwa emyaka mukaaga.
Which is actually impossible.
It is impossible. Even in car deals, babanjiza myaka mukaaga. People do it by breaking the law. You understand? Because ideally no car seller will give you 6 years. You understand? Now, that's when I started sweating. I told my woman, I've never done it in my life. I felt stranded. I asked her, what should I do? So she was like, motoka jizeyo. I was like, drove the car for only 5 days. Then I realized, I called the guy I bought the car from. I told him, hey, come on. Then he was like, cancel. Mulina sente. Nze kati sina buzibu osobola osalawo n'ozireta zonna guno omwezi. Naye wosuka next month oli munnamateeka. Nawe bino ebintu obimanyi. Wataddeko n'omukono gwo n'abajulizi weebali. Nze kinene kinyinza okuwa myezi ndowooza ng'ena. Naye ate njinza n'okwongeramu oba oluddewo nnyo. Myezi ena gye tutera okugaba naawe okimanyi. So told the guy ngenda kukomyawo emmotoka yo. Because 4 million in 2 months.
2 months, that's too much.
Where am I going to get that money? Yes, I'm a lawyer, but I have many things. My child has to go to school. I have to provide food at home. So much is going on. I can't get 4 million in 2 months. So I told the guy, let me bring back your car. Jirete, it's okay. When I took the car, the guy told me, nikakati olaba cancel. Wampa million 13. Siwe chiri. Motoka bade na enaku 5. Oli musajja wa kitiibwa tetuganye, but I don't know what you have done to the vehicle in those 5 days. You understand? So I was like, kakati, to mitigate the damage you have done to the car, ngenda kujjako million 3. Do you know the guy took 3 million off my money?
He gave me back
for driving it for 5 days. He gave me back 10 million. That is what happened.
So that's why you have exposed him. Don't put there, yo. No, but that was cheating.
me back
3 million
and
for 5 days.
And on agreement, he wrote that he has given me back 13
13.
million.
Yeah.
He gave me back 10 million. I went back home feeling so cold. I couldn't even speak to people. I didn't even work the next day.
Yeah.
I felt like I have no power to go to work. Now I had to now look for a car with 10 million. Which car was I going to get? And I wasn't used to old cars.
Yeah.
I'm this kind of person who likes driving a new number plate.
Yeah.
I don't like US. No, because I have a belief zibanfu. Though it is wrong, some of them are okay.
Yeah, they are okay.
You understand?
Like I drive Makakoro for
they are very okay.
Yeah.
So I started my life with my 10 million. That's how it happened. But it all started with the catching phrase of Ene Kolachi.
Emalayo.
Ene Malayo. I didn't even know what he meant, but me, I just knew a Kolachi. Emalayo.
How much do you think Musiramu ate from the 3 million?
I don't know, but Musiramu, you're not George. May God forgive you. Because I trusted the guy as a Muslim.
Yeah.
Ah, man. I think whoever views this will be like, this guy didn't know even people use the disguise of religion to get to you.
Actually, people that use religion
Muganda
are the worst.
Like Muganda wange.
Yeah.
Zekati goli Muganda wange sisobola kubba. Sina na kyenfunamu mu ddiru yo.
Yeah.
Nenze Santos amanyi gomanyi sikumanyi. Ne oli amanyi.
That's how they talk, all of them. It's like they were trained by the same person.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so this is Council Yunus. He has shared about the golf, his journey with the Passo and the Mark X, and how a broker Musidam like him actually duped him, and now he gave away 3 million in 5 days. Oh my God. No, that has never happened to me. Yeah, so if you also want to share your story just the way Council has shared, you can share your story. You just hit me up and we share.